Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my week so far. So that's my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. I for one am having a great week. Loving the sunshine that we're having at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays. On Monday I got up, got showered and changed, I had some toast and a cup of tea, and I was listening to a bit of music, do a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, sorting out my office and my dolls and dollhouse, and played with my bleed up dolls and sorted those out and then put those away. My older brother was what was he doing? Probably doing something annoying. That's what brothers are like, aren't they? Super annoying. And yeah, I think he was on his Xbox going very loud. My younger brother's at work, younger sister's at uni, and older sister was away in Scotland with her boyfriend. My dad had gone to work, he got back and had gone off to bed, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of TV. And then I got myself ready and I went off on a ginormous walk, and I treated myself to a caramel frappe from Coffee Run. I didn't stay in there because it was literally whammed, so I just got a takeaway, went and sat on a bench and had that, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that to caramel frappe now. Oh my god, it was delicious. I absolutely love caramel frappes. I then was just sat on a bench, relaxing, enjoying the sunshine. I had a bit of shade on me, which was nice. I then went and had one sort of charge shops. Nothing really took my fancy. No dough finds, unfortunately no dolls. Hopefully you can find some dolls in the future. And yeah, I always love, I want to go to America because I love to travel and I really want to go there someday. And I'm just going to spend my whole time in the fish shops because they always, I find lots of Instagrammers that I follow who are dog collectors like myself, always find so many awesome dolls there. So I wish I could find cool dolls like that over here. So yeah, hopefully we could get some more dolls in the charge shop soon. And there was one time where there was like, each week I'd go back and there'd be like loads of more dolls, so I used to be getting all of them. And then I went off into the flower shop just off the high street and got some flower shots from there, and I'm going to show you guys the flower shots that I got from there now. I absolutely love them, they're so lovely. It was so lovely going in there, and the flowers are all so beautiful, and I got a load of flower snaps, so many flower snaps. And then I went off for a little bit of a longer walk. The sunshine was shining and I thought, you know what, I was going to go straight home, but after that I was like, you know what, I'm going to go out and enjoy the sunshine, work on my tan a bit, channeling my inner Casper at the moment because I'm literally always so pale. And then I got a load of lovely flower stats while on my walk that I'm going to show you guys now. I absolutely love living out in the countryside. There's lovely roads to walk through, public footpaths, lovely countryside to see, and it's just so lovely. Unfortunately, there are a load of houses being built in quite a lot of green spaces, so soon there's going to be no green spaces left, which is a shame. And I then got back home. I watched Jersey soaps, wrote with my journal, had a cup of tea, and had a cheese toasty. And my dad was back from knocking at work, and he was sorting stuff around the house. And then I went off for my evening shift at work. That went really well. I did 5 till 10, I think, and yeah, it was quite a good shift. It was quite quiet in the evening. There weren't really that many people, but apparently it had been very busy in the daytime, and so I was hearing all about that. So I'm glad I was off in the daytime, and I just love work so much. Love my work fam. They're so lovely, so supportive, and it was quite good. I finished about 10:30ish, and then I clocked off. I got back home, and for my tea I had spaghetti bolognese, just for a box, nothing too fancy, and just a load of Parmesan cheese, which was so good. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I absolutely love spaghetti bolognese. I then was just studying the menu. I got given to do homework. I know, working, and I'm getting given homework to like learn what all the names of the tabs are. Like you have snacks, toast, and other ones that you can click on along the top of the till when you're doing orders, and then it comes up with lots of like options in that tab. So it's a lot easier than when you're just trying to search for things. And I've started doing that, and it's so much easier. And I was studying that. I watched UK soaps, finished writing my journal, I put that away, and then on my Tuesday I was off for the day. Yes. I got up, got showered and changed, did some TikToks, listened to a bit of music, watched a bit of TV. My mum was sorting stuff on the house along with my dad, and my older brother was on his Xbox, younger brother had work, younger sister in uni, and my older brother had got my older sister and her boyfriend from Scotland. And then for lunch, me, my older brother, sister, and her boyfriend went off to my workplace. Can't stay away from the place, and I had a toasted fruit cake like thing, which is really nice, and orange juice, and then just had some nachos I shared with my older sister, and a few halloumi fries, which are so good. And I'm going to show you guys some photos of some of the food that I had while there. It's so good, and I'm not just saying that just because I worked there. I went there before I worked there, and that's how I ended up getting the job, because I was doing work placement in one of the chai shops around the corner, and after doing my work placement shifts, I would then go to Coffee One around the corner, and I then heard through the grapevine that they were looking for people to hire, and then here I am 2 years on and haven't looked back, and I'm absolutely loving it, and it's going really well. And then my older sister and her boyfriend and older brother went off home. They dropped my older brother back to ours, and then they went off home. My older sister then gone off to the garden centre to meet her, our mate, our funny friend, and then I went off and looked one of the child shops, and again no dolls, and it was a bit annoying. And then I went into my favourite flower shop, which I go into quite a lot, and I just absolutely love it there. They're so lovely, always telling me all about the flowers, the names and the stories behind them, and they're just so lovely. And I had a nice chat with them, and got some flower shots on there that I'm going to show you guys now. I then got home, watched the Aussies, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, and then my dad had gone back to work. He locked up, got back, and then me, my mum, and dad had gone off to my grandparents' house, where we were just talking about the spike. There's been a bit of a COVID spike surge in cases, but it's fine. It's not like anything were near this time last year. People are getting vaccinated. The vaccine works against the Indian variant, and as long as we wear masks and keep doing what we're doing, we should be fine. I really don't think that we'll be dropping all the restrictions by the 21st of June like they're saying. I think we should just do what we're doing right now because it's working, and we don't want to walk the boat or anything like that. And it's just really annoying how they always have all the doom and gloom news articles. Why don't they say about the good stuff, like all the vaccines and stuff and all that kind of thing, instead of just making everyone panic and stress and stuff? So I'm sure it will be fine, and it should flatten out like with the schools. When the schools went back and there's thousands of school kids, and that's all flattened out, so I'm sure we will be fine, and whatever happens we'll get through it. The scientists have said they really don't think there'll be another lockdown now, and even if it did get bad, I think we'd have to probably do tiers again, but we can't keep shutting and stuff. We're just gonna have to push on through and just adapt and just keep going, because we can't really keep going backwards. We just got to keep going forward. And yeah, so we just talked about that. We watched a bit of Bargain Hunt. Then I was just messing around on TikTok, made a few new TikToks and posted those. So don't care about the likes, following, watches, all that crap. I'm just doing them for my enjoyment. I know they're good, and that's all that matters. And I then had takeaway, and I had a lamb kebab with a bit of mint sauce, which was so good, absolutely delicious. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Then after that, we watched a bit of Emmerdale, finished watching that, and then my mum and dad went off home, and I finished watching Emmerdale with my grandma and grandpa, had a bit of a chit chat with them. I then made my way back home. On the way back, I got some nice evening flower photography, lovely evening snaps, enjoying the lovely sunshine, and like it was, the sunset was lovely as well, and it was quite a nice stroll back. And I'm going to show you guys some footage that I got while on my way back now. Got loads of lovely flower snaps while on my walk back. I got back, and on the way back I'd gone off to the shops, got a few bits and bobs. I got myself some apple juice that I had on the way back that I absolutely love. I just love apple juice at the moment. I'm really just loving apple juice at the moment. I feel a bit of a craving for that at the moment, and yeah, real hankering for lots of apple juice at the moment. I then got back, I watched the UK soaps, the rest of them, because I watched Emmerdale at my grandparents' house, so I just watched the rest of the UK soaps. I then finished writing my journal and then put that away. I was then just listening to a bit of music, do a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, watching some vlogs and TikToks. I then was just watching a bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then went off to bed. Then on my Wednesday, I got up, so that's today. I got up, I got ready for the day ahead. I had a shower, got changed, had some toast and a cup of tea, wrote with my journal. The chairlift guy came to sort that out. My dad was at work, older brother was on his Xbox, older sister was at hers, younger sister was at uni, and my mum had got up and she called me just to make sure that I was up and I hadn't fallen back to sleep, but I was up ready, raring to go, get ready for work. I got ready for work, had some toast and a cup of tea, and then my older brother dropped me up to work. I got to work, got clocked in, and it was pretty busy outside because the sun was beaming. It was a lovely blue skied sunny day, and I met one of my new colleagues who's very lovely, and we had a nice chat and introduced one another. And then I was serving lots of drinks, cleaning lots of tables, taking bills, doing a bit of everything really, and yeah, it was really good. It's a really good shift. I only messed up on one table where I messed up the food and one of the drinks, so they asked for scones, and I thought that we were out of scones, so I thought they meant toasted tea cakes, so I got them 2 toasted tea cakes. but we do have scones, so we took these back, got them scones and gave it to them, and then they'd asked for a flat white, a tea, and I'd given them a flat white by mistake, so it quickly sorted out. But mistakes happen, these things happen, and the main thing is we sorted it out, which was good. And then I saw one of my school friends from school who came in about one of the vacancies for a job, so she might be working where I work, which would be good. And yeah, then I was just cleaning lots of tables, setting people to the tables, taking their orders, taking their bills, serving inside and outside. It then got really gloomy and then began to rain, so I had to bring some people inside that wanted to come in out of the rain who were sat with the table brothers up, but they were like, I was like, do you want to come in? And they were like, yes please. So I sat them down, and then I finished at 3. I'd had a fresh OJ, which are so good, I literally love them so much, an apple juice and a cola, so I paid for those, clocked out, and then my older brother picked me up, but he took like forever to get here, and I was literally like, I just want to get home and sleep because I'm back in tonight. I've got a split shift. He finally came and picked me up. It was really annoying on the way home, just winding me up, dinging at me. I was like, just shut up, give me a headache. Got home, took the insoles out of my shoes. I've got a sore big toe at the moment, which is bloody hurting, so that's annoying. My foot, because with my dyspraxia, I walk on the side of my feet, so of course the front of my foot was hurting. So last Thursday I played rugby for a bit, and then I had to sit out for a bit because my foot was literally killing. Hopefully my foot shouldn't be that bad this Thursday coming, because I really want to be playing. I miss it so much, and I'm just gonna have to strap it up while I play, I think. Got back, I'm home now, back in at 6, doing 6 till 10. Hopefully, if it's not too busy, you can finish at 10. If a bit busy, probably finish a bit later. And I got back, got changed, put my work t-shirt in the wash, ready for tonight. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, and found out that Hobby City, sadly, next year, after 23 years, is coming to an end, which is very sad. I stopped watching it, but still used to love it. Very sad for the people that are going to be out of jobs when it ends. And then I was just watching TikToks, watching vlogs, listened to a bit of music, went onto my socials like Instagram and Facebook, chatted to some of my mates on Facebook, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Aussie soaps. Probably make myself a cheese toast or something before going back to work, and then I'm going to be just watching Aussie soaps and then getting ready to go back to work. And my dad's just gone off to lock work up. He's going to be coming back and then dropping me to work. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a great week so far. All have a lovely rest of your Wednesday evening and a great rest of your week. And I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.